GM, GM friends. So yeah, welcome to the second workshop of our blockchain development course. Yeah, sana excited kayo because today we'll be deploying for many of you their first smart contracts, and then we'll be creating a few token based on ERC, some ERC standards. So I can see we have some viewers now. Let's wait for a few more minutes para mas masaya. I know a lot of you are waiting for this session because maraming curious how to deploy NFTs. Paano nga ba? But it's actually very simple. And yeah, before we get started, credits muna for the content and format of this workshop. It's hugely inspired by some of my idols in Chainlink, Solange Guerros, and Alchemy University. And yeah, sana sana naka-ready na rin yung mga kailangan nyo. Like, you have your images, your dev wallets. I hope you have looked into Alchemy as well because they have this faucet. We'll be using Arbitrum Sepolia this time kasi may nag-request that we use layer 2. So, okay, we're gonna use layer 2 instead of Sepolia because gas and Sepolia is quite expensive. Okay. One more minute and then we begin. What else? I think nakalimutan ko i-mention that you also need an account in Piñata. I'll tell you what Piñata is later. Pero it's a file storage. It's used for pinning your files. Later, I'll explain as well. Pero yeah, I'll give you the link para makapag-register na yung mga nandito na. Okay. It's called Piñata Cloud. This is where we're gonna upload your NFT files. So, kailangan nyo talaga ng account dito. Pero mamaya pa naman. Because I'll explain first bakit kailangan natin gumamit ng decentralized file storage instead of just using our own servers. But technically, you can actually use any server and then, yeah, link your files there. Okay, so let's start. First, I named this session ERC token standards. And that is for a reason because ERC has gotten a lot of controversy lately, especially with the advent of 404s. If you've heard about it, semi-fungible tokens that hasn't gone through the process. But yeah, para saan nga ba yung ERC standard? Why do we have this? Why do you even have to go through all this process? So an ERC standard doesn't need to be a token. It's just a set of conventions that anyone can build on. So before anything becomes an ERC, it first has to become an EIP. And EIP is an EIP is an Ethereum improvement proposal. So, syempre, we have this decentralized nature of Ethereum. Nobody decides how the network is gonna be changed. Everybody can propose an idea, and anyone can practically review it. So how it works is that somebody sends an EIP or an Ethereum improvement proposal. So an EIP cannot be a project promotion. If you want to standardize something, maybe a convention for smart contracts, or you want to make changes in the Ethereum network, how it runs itself, then that's when you use an EIP. Pero there are certain rules para matanggap yung proposal mo as an EIP. So, for example, if your EIP has a single implementation, it's only used for a very specific use case, for example, in your own startup, then it probably won't be accepted as an EIP. So it should be buildable by others. If somebody sees your EIP, then they can use it. And there are other use cases aside from the ones that is already existing in your own implementation. So ayun yung rule for EIP. And why it goes through this process is because people need to review it before it becomes an ERC, for security reasons, for maybe 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 fresh a fresh pair of eyes can help make it more efficient. So that's one. And then once your EIP proposal is accepted by the community, it then becomes an ERC. And that's when it can be voted on whether it will be pushed on the next fork of Ethereum. So basically, ERCs depende if it's a token standard or if it's an improvement proposal sa mismong network ni Ethereum. It can be implemented on the next fork if mapagbotohan na okay. So yeah, there are hundreds of ERCs out there. Just the tokens alone, there are hundreds of token standards, but the commonly used is ERC20, ERC721, and ERC115, which is what we're going to do today. Yeah, but yeah, there are other ERC standards that are not just token. For example, ERC4337. If you've heard about account abstraction, it's a way for people to be able to use wallets without managing gas, without managing seed phrases. So yeah, there are many kinds of ERCs. But right now we're going to focus about tokens because one of the main features of blockchain is that it enables digital ownership. So how does it actually happen, and how is it enforced by smart contracts? So yeah, I'm going to share my screen now, and papakita ko rin sa inyo kung saan nyo makikita yung listahan ng ERCs and EIPs. So yeah. If you're not sure whether something is an actual ERC or an actual Ethereum improvement proposal, then you can see it all through this link. Oh, by the way, since we're starting now, you can... Oh, yeah. Sorry. You can start using our RiseUp pad na. Lagay nyo yung address nyo, occupation or hobby if you like, and then your ETH address. Of course, not your real address, your dev address. And then we're going to play a little game later. Okay, yep. Where to access? I think I've given the link sa email, but you can still get it sa comments. Okay. Yeah. Please add your name, occupation or hobby, and then your ETH address. Then we'll get started. Okay. Just add to it, simple. Yeah, just keep adding, ha. I'll put the outline here. Okay. So if you wanna find your EIPs, then it's in this link. And if ERCs naman, sige, while you're filling out the form, pakita ko rin sa inyo yung list ng ERCs. So that you can check as well, because it's all open source, it's all publicly available. I don't know why people are having a hard time to determine whether something is an actual standard or not, but it's it's publicly accessible. Yeah. You can see there are different standards for semi-fungible tokens, for things like flash loans, yeah, EIP 721, yeah. So, maraming ERCs, but the most popular ones we're gonna discuss. Okay. Hi, Mark. Yeah. Hope you can learn today. So let's start. We're going to use Arbitrum Sepolia. It's a layer 2 chain, pero testnet din siya, so your tokens won't have any value. It's just used for development. If you don't know how to connect to Arbitrum Sepolia, go here sa chainlist.org and search for Arbitrum Sepolia and then connect. So it's here. You just add it to MetaMask. Yeah, I hope you can see my MetaMask. And once you connected, we can start. Do you have your Alchemy accounts already? So if not, I think you need to register before kayo makakuha ng testnet tokens sa Arbitrum faucet nila. Anyway, I've already gotten mine today for testing our contracts. So yeah, just paste your address here once you have registered, and within a few minutes you can get your testnet. We're going to use that to deploy your contracts, because it costs a lot of tokens to deploy contracts, especially when your functions are more complex. Like, how do I say this? For example, you have simple transactions, right? Like sending from one wallet to another. That doesn't cost a lot of gas, but when you're deploying contracts, it takes more computation and storage in the blockchain, and yeah, that's why it costs more gas than usual. Okay. So once you get your testnet token, sino nakakuha na ng testnet nila? Hello, Jin, Nuggets, Charm, hi. Let me know, Ren, if nakuha nyo na yung testnet tokens nyo sa Arbitrum, and if nakakonect na kayo so that we can start. Hello. Okay. I guess I start giving the link to Remix. Oh, sorry. I was testing the contracts that I'm going to share with you later. So go to remix.ethereum.org, and this is where we start coding. Okay. Hi, Alice. Okay. By the way, sa exercise, sheet natin, I added some fields in there. It's now required to put your dev wallet address so I can check whether you're deploying from your actual you're actually the one deploying your contracts. And number two, there's a new field for your actual address so that we can send your NFT once you completed the workshop. Okay, this is the form again. It's the old form that you filled out last time, with just only with updated fields. Okay, hi Brent. We're just getting started. I hope you can get your Arbitrum Sepolia tokens na. I've given you the links, but here it is again. Kasi it's very important that you have your tokens or you won't be able to deploy your contracts. Okay. Ready na? Lead down now. Ouch. No, no, no. I think you can register. You can try registering muna with Alchemy. To Jin. You can try registering with Alchemy first. Kasi if you're not registered, they're gonna require yata that your wallet contains 0.001 ETH. If not, please try the other links. There are other faucets out there that doesn't have this requirement. Tignan nyo dun sa Rise Up pad, I already pasted the links. Try nyo yung Quick Node, L2 faucet. Yeah, they have different requirements for each faucet then. Okay. Sige, I'll give 3 minutes and then we start na, ha? And please open remix.ethereum.org. That's where we're going to code. That's where we're going to code. Okay. Sorry, kita nyo yung ERC 1155. But the first contract we're actually gonna tackle is ERC 20 because it's very simple. And yeah. And then please open this link in Open Zeppelin. Okay. Once you have that, we can start na. Okay, 1 more minute. I hope you have your tokens now. Okay. Yeah, let's start. So open your contracts wizard first. We'll go ERC 20. So what's ERC20 first? ERC20 is a standard for fungible tokens, meaning um, your 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 ERC token is no different from your friend's token. You can exchange it without any problem. There's nothing unique about each token that will give it special characteristics. So interchangeable ang ERC20. It's like your piso is the same as my piso. It doesn't have any special value. So that's how simple ERC20 tokens are, and it's mostly used in DeFi protocols, of course, to represent currencies and certain tokens. So ERC20 tokens have different use cases. You can use it as a means of exchange, like USDC, USDT. You can use it as a governance token. Like for example, Uniswap is a governance token. Uni is a governance token of Uniswap. Arbitrum's Arb, Optimism. Usually yung mga ini-airdrop na tokens, they have some governance value when it comes to protocols. So it is very simple. It's made up of the same function, yet it's very versatile that you can use it in many use cases. It can be used as a means of exchange, or as in currencies, can be used as a governance token. It can be used as an intermediate token for practically anything. Intermediate token as in representative token for anything that has value, or say points, say scores. They can be represented by ERC20. So but the thing is, it uses the same contract. So it's the same contract again and again, no matter how different the use cases are. And this is how you do it. So let's mint your first token. Okay, just copy between the begin and end sa remix nyo, and then I'll explain. Okay, are you still in Rise Up Pad? Hope you're following. So, yeah. If you can check, this is a basic contract of ERC20. First is you import some dependencies from OpenZeppelin, because OpenZeppelin provides an audited standardized form or implementation of ERC20. And this import about access control, it gives a certain level of access to different individuals. For example, this is a token minting app that we're building. So not everyone can mint this token. Okay, so I'm building an ETH63 token, and it will be mintable by anyone who has the minter role. So yeah, bakit sobrang ikli nung contract? Because we already imported the ERC20 contract from OpenZeppelin here. And if we look at it, okay, maraming built-in functions si ERC20, and it's actually simple. First is that it has a name, the token, and then it has a symbol. For example, I did an ETH63 token, and then the symbol is ETH63, and then it has, you can specify the decimal places. By default, it's 18 decimals, pero we can override it. And then there's a total supply. You can set kung hanggang ilang tokens lang yung pwedeng i-mint. there's a balance off that anyone can check, where anyone can check their balance. Then transfer from, if you want to authorize a contract or another address to transfer tokens on behalf of your address. So, marami ng built-in function yung ERC20, so you don't need to repeat it dun sa ginagawa nating contract here. Okay. This is a very simple contract that I have. It's called the donkey token. This is the most basic form of ERC. It has a name, symbol, and then what I did is in the constructor. Constructor is a special function that executes right after you have deployed your contract, or as you deploy your contract. And then it can never be executed again. It only executes once, which is during deployment. So what it does is that it mints 100 tokens to the message sender, which is the deployer of the contract, which is my address. Mints 100 tokens to me, and that's it. That's the what it does. And then if you want something more fancy, go check Open Zeppelin. So, for example, gagawa tayo ng ETH63 token. That's the name of the token, and gusto natin yung symbol. Gagawin na niya yung contract para sa'yo. So, ika-copy-paste mo na lang. And why they do it like this is mas secure kung standardized na yung contracts. You don't have to code it from scratch. If you want to pre-mint the tokens, it's also here. Kung gusto niyo mag-pre-mint ng, you have to add zeros kung ilan gusto niyo. Want to pre-mint 1,000 tokens, then go. If it's mintable by everyone, you can also do that. And then can be managed, ownable, or you can give access control, katulad nung ginawa ko. So, sige. I hope you're following. Once you have pasted sa remix nyo, nasan na yun? Okay. Once you have pasted sa remix nyo, ito na yung magiging work environment. Yeah. It should be inside the contracts folder pala. Tapos naming convention, always capital letter yung capital letter first. Tapos the rest small caps. Then that sol, as in that solidity. Yeah. I've discussed about solidity last time, right? Pero we'll go deeper into it next workshop. Okay. Once you have pasted your ERC20 contract here from Open Zeppelin or from the ones I gave dun sa Rise Up pad, then you can try compiling the token. Usually it's automatic naman. But if you see this check mark, ibig sabihin wala nang problem din sa contract. It can be deployed. Yeah. Ibig sabihin the computer can understand your code. Once na may check mark na, you can start deploying. And how you do it is go to your environment and click nyo yung injected provider. Yeah. Usually, at first time, it will ask you to connect with your MetaMask. Accept nyo lang. And then, makikita nyo naman yung wallet. The network should be 421614, which corresponds to Arbitrum Sepolia. Yeah. So, we have here, you must check na yung contract nyo yung nandito. And then, just click deploy. Okay. Once it has um, you prompted deploy, it will give you the estimated fee for deploying the contract. So yeah, you see it's a lot, about $10, even on L2, because yeah, deploying contracts cost more than transferring tokens. Yeah, wait nyo lang. It's this is gonna be your first contract, if ever na first time nyo. Hopefully you're still following. Let me know. Kung merong questions, nakapag-deploy kayo. Okay. Ano lang kayo, magsulat lang kayo sa Rise Up pad if may questions. Now we have deployed the contract. You can see it here. Check nyo lang sa left side, and then drop down is here. Yeah. So what it does is that the constructor granted the admin role to me, the one who deployed the contract, and also the minter role. So I can start minting the contract. By the way, I've overridden the decimals. Instead of 18 decimal points, which is a lot, I just put 4. So instead of typing so many zeros, we can just have, say I wanted to mint 100 tokens to myself, I can just say 100 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. That's how you count tokens in smart contracts. I hope you're following, kasi sa Google form, you'll be asked dun sa address ng smart contract niyo sa Arbitrum Sepolia. Oh, by the way, you can check it on RBScan Sepolia if you want to see the full details of your contract. Oh, you can just click here. Oh, sorry. This is the wrong one. Yeah. You can just check it here or copy. Go to Arbitrum Sepolia. I'll give you the link as well so that hindi rin kayo maligaw. Check the access here. Yeah. That's the Explorer for Arbitrum testnet. I think they haven't upgraded to Holeski yet, pero yeah, soon. So you can see all the transactions I made. I just created the contract 3 minutes ago, and yeah, that's the transaction hash that you're gonna paste dun sa Google form. Not transaction hash, but the contract address pala. Ayun. So I try to mint 1,000 100 ETH63 tokens to myself. So if I try to mint, okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. It needs an address. Sinong gusto ng ETH63 tokens? I'll go send some to a random address so that you can check as well. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. If you're going to use any of these functions, make sure that you have filled out all the fields before clicking transact. Kasi hindi mag-proceed yung transaction nyo if kulang yung required values. Yeah. By the way, Remix is so easy because you can visualize how all the functions work. The read functions are in blue, and then the write functions, the ones that require gas, are in orange. So I have minted 1,000 tokens to myself. I'll, I'll choose some random address to send it 63 tokens. San Juan. Okay. Send some to you, San Juan. Transact. Yeah. Now, the thing is, this token's ERC20 won't reflect on your MetaMask automatically. You have to import it. You have to find the contract address, which is, this is my deployed contract address. I'll paste it here. Right, your ERC20 contract address here. And that is your first token. $63 token. Yeah. Now, para makita nyo sa MetaMask nyo kung ilang token yung meron sa wallet nyo, you have to import the token. Sorry, my MetaMask is lagging. So, we import the token, just add the contract address, and then it automatically reads the token symbol, tapos yung token decimal, which is pretty cool. Kasi kita yun sa contract. Wow. Why do I have 2,000? Did I send it? Yeah. Mali yata yung napagsendan ko. Okay. I sent to San Juan so he can try. Okay. So go ahead. Once you already have your first token, once you have created your first token, try minting some for yourself, and then try minting some for others. And then, yeah, you can see that's how tokens work. So simple, right? Took you a few minutes just to deploy, mint, do everything. But the complicated part of it is figuring out the use case of these tokens. So anyone can make a meme coin, and anyone can make a shit coin and list it somewhere. And yeah, that's how simple it is. Next. Okay, nakasunod ba kayo? What environment are we gonna use again? It's Arbitrum Sepolia. Yeah. Iset nyo yung MetaMask nyo. Go sa sa chain list. And then add your MetaMask here. Yeah, add to MetaMask. Once you're connected to that, connect your injected provider sa Remix. Okay. Now we're getting more complicated exercises na. Okay. Has anyone made their tokens already? Do we use the CA to check the contract and scan? No. Kasi if you want your contract to be readable by humans, you have to verify it. I can teach you later or the next workshop or later if we still have time. Yeah. Pero simple lang din yung verification process ng smart contracts. Yeah. Okay, has anyone already deployed? Yeah, then all you gotta do is just pretty much copy this to remix and then copy paste and then check if it has compiled. If it did, then just click deploy. You can change your token name, your token symbol. It's up to you. You can customize using this Open Zeppelin wizard if you like. It can be burnable, postable, flash minting is permitted. Yeah. Okay. Once you have deployed, I hope you can write your contract address here. Kasi yung next will be more complicated. We'll be minting our first NFT. Okay. By the way, fun fact. ERC20 was proposed in 2015. I think I've already discussed the functions that are built into it. Has a name, symbol. It has a function called, baka malito kayo kasi there are two functions to transfer it. First is transfer. Okay, I'll show you. If you use the transfer function, then okay. If you use the transfer function, it means that one address is transferring to another. They don't need to delegate the control of the tokens to something else. Pero transfer from, they will be prompted that they will enable another address to have control of the tokens. And yung makikita nyo, i-input nyo yung kung ilang tokens yung gusto nyong ibigay ng control to another address. Yeah, that's transfer from function. Okay. What else? Yeah, I think I got to show you this as well. Ito yung mga tokens na i-discuss natin later. So, right now, we're having fungible tokens. Yeah. Used to trade currencies, staking tokens, governance, voting tokens. And then, our next one is non-fungible. Ito yung tokens with special properties. And the way you do it is that that token has a slot for metadata. And the metadata contains the special properties of that token. It can be anything. It can be a trait. It can be an information. It can be a name or a file, like in NFT art. Yeah. So, let me see kung may nakapag-deploy. Yes! Congrats sa Anwan! Yeah. Kapag tatlo na tayo nakapag-deploy, then we proceed to minting our NFTs. I hope more than 3 has deployed their token. I know it's not simple to get testnet. I think that's the most difficult part of it. Hindi yung sakit ko sa ulo eh. Kasi it's really easy to write contracts. Easy to deploy them. The difficult part is getting the testnet tokens for it. Okay. Okay, tatlo na tayo. Let's go to the next part. The next one is ERC 721. Now, I think this is familiar for NFT traders and gamers. It's used for collectible art, digital items. Um, can be anything, tickets, can even be an ID, can be um, basically anything that you can own that has special information in it. So, para siyang papel na may nakasulat na kahit ano. And yung nakasulat na yun, that's the metadata. That's the special property of that token. So, yeah, that's ERC 721. And how it works is that you you don't just create the tokens or mint them. You first upload the metadata somewhere, and that somewhere can be anywhere. It can be a centralized server, number one. Can be on chain. There are some chains that are enabling that already. Like for example, I think Arweave is already enabling on chain. On chain NFTs. Um, but the most common one we're using is a decentralized file system. So how it differs from your regular servers is that yung copies ng files nyo is redundant. Like for example, you upload your file to IPFS, and IPFS makes multiple copies of it because it's a chain in itself. So some of the nodes have your copy. So it's not just one node, and unlike regular servers where if masira yung server, wala na wala na yung file mo. It cannot be retrieved in any way. But in IPFS, if one server goes down, then 1,000 others have copies of it. So you wouldn't have a problem. So yeah, that's ERC 721. Tokens with special property. And sometimes that property is a file. A pointer to a file can be a photo or something, which is what we'll do. Okay, our next contract. I'll share you. Wow. So next contract na. This is an ERC 721 contract. I use a special implementation called ERC 721 URI storage. I'll explain it later. Pero yung basic niya is, you can also see it here. So, pwede siyang maging mintable, burnable, pausable, enumerable, URI storage like what I did. Bakit ginawa ko URI storage? Simple lang kasi hindi nagre-render yung image if not URI storage, because the core implementation of 721, it doesn't store the URL na nagpo-point dun sa NFT mo on chain. So if URI storage, it's slightly more expensive than the basic implementation ng 721. Pero it stores the URL. So nagre-render agad yung image. Mas exciting, makikita nyo agad yung ginawa nyong NFT on chain. And I'll show you, like for example, if I search my address in OpenSea. Oh wait, we haven't deployed the token yet. I'll give you this sample contract as well. It does a very simple thing. Nakikita nyo naman, super iksi niya. You can copy paste. You can just copy paste this if you like. Pero if you want to customize, pwede rin naman. Just go to Open Zeppelin. You can experiment here. Yeah. So, what we're going to do first, explain ko muna, as usual, it has a name, it has a symbol, and what it does is that it has one function, NFT minting. So, mint your NFT. If you click this, then you will be given a token ID. And then, we need somewhere to put the image that we're going to mint for the NFT. And that is where Piñata comes in. So, Piñata, I hope you can register an account in here. Yan. Kung wala pa kayong Piñata, please register an account din. Because we're going to use it to upload our image and metadata. And yung metadata, tuturo ko sa inyo kung paano gawin. So, yeah. Please register. Register an account here. And yung image, I hope naka-ready na. Once you have registered, upload your image there. In Piñata. So, what Piñata does is, as you upload your image there, it pins your URL sa IPFS, and that gets broadcasted to the IPFS network. So, they have multiple copies of it. So, yeah. Once you upload your image to Piñata, then we can start with the exciting part. Sorry. Okay na? Yeah, just, I think I've given you the contract, no? So, where's Piñata? Over here. As you can see, I've already uploaded some photos. You can upload the photo, you can upload the folder, doesn't matter. Pero ako kasi for experiment, I uploaded many na. We're going to use this image for me. You can mint this donkey NFT later. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do is, once I've uploaded my image sa Piñata, I'm just going to get the URL there. Yeah, kita nyo to? Yeah, this is a special URL that has a CID, and this CID is the hash that gets broadcasted in IPFS. So, ito yung ginagamit ni IPFS para ma-retrieve yung file nyo. Oh, yeah, just copy your URL and then you paste it on the set token URI, so that when the contract looks for the URI of the new item to be minted, it goes to this website. And then, ito rin yung URL na gagamitin ng kahit sino, either scan, OpenSea, to show your NFT image. Yeah. Sinong nakapag-upload na sa Piñata? Okay. Yan. Click mo yung here. So, Once you uploaded your image, click mo lang yung image. Ito. Itong file name. And then it will direct you to something like this. Tapos, copy mo lang URL. And then, paste it here sa pagka-set ng token URI. Yeah. Nakita mo, Jean? Yep. So, for example, kaya place URI. Yan. Once you have entered your URL. Ay, wait, mali. See? Wait. Wait lang. Sorry, this is let's rewind. Kasi we're going to give a property pa pala dun sa token nyo. So, yung image is just one of the properties of your token, but the smart contract cannot read PNGs. So, I'm going to show you how to actually connect it. Sorry. Yeah, let's take that back. You're not going to replace that with the image URL. We're going to create metadata for it muna. And how I format metadata is like this. Okay. So, ito yung example metadata. Paste ko sa ilalim. Sample metadata. Start. And end. So, metadata is not written in Solidity. I almost forgot to mention this. It's written in JSON. It's a JavaScript object-oriented programming. It can be read by humans and machines as well. And this is how we give properties to our NFTs. We practically create an object which has a name, description, image, and some attributes. So you can feel free to change the attributes and of course yung image file nito. But yeah, that's how it goes. If you're gonna point to that image, you paste it here sa metadata, not in the contract, sorry. And then this metadata gets uploaded to Piñata. Yeah. Sorry. NFT is not really my strongest suit. I'm more of a DeFi person. But yeah, that's how it works. You don't paste your PNG file in the smart contract. You paste your metadata file. So how it goes is once you have this metadata, you paste it in a notepad file. Gawa kayo ng notepad. Tapos, I don't know, you're probably not seeing this on screen, pero ang next step is that paste this on a notepad with your custom values. You can experiment with attributes. Doesn't have to be name, maybe color. Doesn't have to be superpower. Maybe likes and dislikes. Yeah. You can paste this in a notepad, edit with your custom values. And then save as file name.json. Yeah. Once you have saved it, i-upload nyo siya ulit sa Piñata. Okay? You can see here, I have my JSON files already. Pag na-upload nyo na, yung JSON files nyo, you can just open, you can get the link to it. For example, this one. And that's what I paste to the smart contract. Sorry, it's not the PNG file that you paste, but the metadata file. Yeah. So, ayun na nga. Paste na natin yung see? You also upload it sa Piñata. Once you have that, you can paste sa ano. Meron kayong questions? How can we see the URL again? For automation. Yeah, you just copy the URL name. Click mo yung file name sa Piñata once you have uploaded it. Yung metadata ha. Tapos copy mo yung URL name. For example, this one. So I want the metadata for my 5th NFT. Click mo yon, and then just copy this URL. Tapos yun yung ipapaste mo yun yung ipapaste mo dito sa set token URI. See? I haven't changed it. It's .text, but it still works. But it's supposed to be .json. Okay? Yeah, hope it's .json. Save it as .json. That's the standard. But for some reason, text works. I just forgot it to save it as .json. Yeah. If you have VS Code, it will be easier. Kasi madali i-track yung file names sa VS Code or your own IDE. Yeah. I hope you have edited your smart contracts now. Uploaded the metadata, uploaded the image sa Piñata, and then get the metadata file URL, then paste it on set token URI. Diba? There's our pad again, sorry. So yeah, you still have to upload your image. And then that image will be used in your metadata. Especially image file. Once you have this metadata, then you upload on Piñata get the file URL and replace the values in here. Set token URI. Yan. Once you have that, we can already deploy our contract. Tapos makikita nyo mamaya sa OpenSea. I hope you're still following. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to deploy mine now because it's complete so that I can mint my NFTs as well. But by the way, this is a public function. So once the contract is deployed, anyone can mint the Donkey NFT. So if you can notice, I haven't set a supply amount for the NFT, so it's unlimited. Anyone can just mint this NFT. But the token ID increments. So different token ID for each person. Okay, has compiled and I can deploy it now. So yeah, you have an NFT with unique attributes. You can see it here. So yeah, this is Donkey NFT. And we interact with Donkey NFT. I'll paste my contract address. You can interact with it as well. And yeah, if you want to interact with it, punta kayo dito sa deploy and run transactions ng remix nyo. And then add this address. Deployed ERC 721 Donkey NFT. It's here. I just got my contract address. Tapos, i-paste nyo dito sa address. And then, click nyo to so that you can interact with my contract as well. Yeah. Once na paste nyo na sa address, makikita nyo yung Donkey NFT contract sa remix nyo and you can interact with it. You can mint your own NFT from my contract if you like. Or you can deploy your own contract. Paste it here sa RiseUp pad natin so I can mint your NFT as well. Okay? Paste your contract address din para makapag-mint kami na NFT nyo. Okay. Can deploy not enough ETH. Okay, Mark, just specify which chain you're you can try deploying on Sepolia. I'll give you other options. If you have Alchemy, you can also get Optimism Sepolia or try this. Okay. Try Optimism. Okay. Just specify that the contract is in Optimism Sepolia. Yeah. Oo. If you're using Optimism pala, you have to change your network here. Punta ka lang ulit sa chain list. You see, just search for Optimism Sepolia and connect with that. Yeah. Optimism. They have girly. Okay, just try Sepolia. Yeah. Just Ethereum. Yeah. Just try whichever is here. Pero I wouldn't recommend starting at Sepolia kasi they don't use Solidity. They use a different language for their contracts. Maybe base Sepolia works. Yeah. But find it on chain list, then connect. Okay? Yung L2 po na faucet, walang min. Yes. Mark, try other faucet. I gave the links sa Rise Up Pad. I think I gave 3 links doon. We have Quick Node, you can try, L2 faucet, or just simply Google Arbitrum Sepolia faucet, and you can see the list. Learn Web3 has their own faucet as well. Chainlink has their faucet. So yeah, you can try this. They have different requirements naman. So you can have testnet tokens. Okay? Yay. I hope wow! Pow 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 NFT. Yay! I'm going to mint Pow's NFT. Whoever this is. Okay. Hi, Pow 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 NFT. Why can't I add it? Wait. I haven't copied. Probably. D005. Copy. Okay. Add address. Huh. Di mo binago yung name? Yeah. You should change the name. Yeah. If you can see this, yung contract name, you can change the name. Pero when I query the name of your NFT, it appears here naman. Symbol. Hopefully. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to mint your NFT. I hope you've minted as well. Okay. Anyway, I'll mint an NFT rin sa akin. Para makita nyo. Yung transaction. I might also run out of tokens. Okay. So, pakita ko sa inyo yung NFT na minint ko. So, transaction mined. We have already minted my NFT. And you can see it here. So, OpenSea. So, go here. Kapag nakapag-mint kayo ng NFT, go here. So, go here. Mint an NFT to your address or somebody else's. Go here to check. Yeah. So, OpenSea. Kikita niyo nakalagay all chains. We'd like to see Arbitrum Sequoia since that's where we deployed our contract. And what you do is you search your address. Makikita mo yung NFTs na hawak mo. Sorry, my wallet is lagging. Naglalag yung wallet ko. I'll just copy it somewhere in vMix. Okay, this is my address, I think. So, I copy it. Paste nyo yung address nyo dito para makita nyo rin yung NFT na hawak nyo. So, I've minted 2 NFTs, right? One, yung Pau 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 NFT and the Donkey NFT. See? Oh, wow, I have so many. Okay. This is the one that we minted earlier. Ito yung kay Pau Pau Pau. You didn't name your contract, by the way. And ito yung sa akin. And these are the NFTs I minted before to test. We'll go Arbitrum Sequoia. Yeah. The NFT I minted is here. Ayun na yun. Yung in-upload natin sa pinyata na image, actually, this is the metadata that OpenSea is reading. Makikita mo, it has traits, height, name, superpower, because it is given dun sa metadata natin. Diba? Ito yun. Ito yung binabasa ni OpenSea. And even in Etherscan, you can see that it can show the image. So, you can check the transaction. Yeah, you can check the transaction sa RBScan. Then, I was meeting token ID 1. And this is token ID 1. Ito yung contract natin, which is, by the way, not verified. But we can verify it para you can interact with it on RBScan. I can do this. How you verify this is you click this, verify and publish. Diba, nakita niyo sa contract, bytecode siya. Bytecode is a lower level language na it's machine readable language pero not human readable. So Solidity compiles to bytecode. And that bytecode is being read by the machine. So anyway, we're using Solidity single file. Compiler version natin is V8.20. It's all here, by the way. We're just verifying our contract. See, 8.20 is what we're using. Yan. Nakalimutan ko tuloy kung nasaan na tayo. Yeah, here. Sorry. Sa dami ng tabs ko. So, MIT license. Okay, continue lang. And then you're gonna paste your contract here. Copy mo lang from your file and then you paste it. Yan. O, diba? Constructor arguments. I think it's this one. I really don't have any. No, it doesn't have any constructor arguments. And you verify yourself. Ganun lang kasimple. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, we're we're going to do this some other time. We still have one more token to discuss. I hope I hope you have tried deploying your NFT contract through announcement. Let's try this. Okay, I'm going to interact with through announcements contract. Uh, why is that not checksum? Okay. Hmm. So, I think it's this one. I'm not sure. Yeah. Make sure you have interacted with your contract before pasting dun sa Rise Up. Kasi I cannot seem to interact with some of them. If that's your contract address, then it should be okay to paste it here sa remix ng iba. But see, maybe that's your transaction hash, which is different from the contract address. So you have to check your contract address, and it will appear as something like this. Um, later na natin i-verify and publish to. But makikita nyo if contract address siya, and yeah, makikita nyo if contract address siya kapag naka-indicate na contract, and makikita nyo na may token, right? So yeah, that's how it works, and it's usually not different from the transaction. The transaction hash is here, but it's not the contract. Yeah, the contract will be here. Sa overview, check nyo. So it's different. Yeah. Okay. So, ayun. Yan, palitan mo na ng contract address mo. Anyway, while pinapalitan nyo yun, we're going to have another ERC token standard, which is mostly used in games. Kasi there's a problem with ERC 721, which is it's not gas efficient, especially if you're minting a lot of items like in games, 'di ba? Kung naabutan niyo yung crypto kitties, you have to mint one by one. And that's not very cost efficient, especially kung marami kayo i-mint, like for example game items, you you have to mint a sword, you have to mint a shield, or you have to mint gold. And if you have to pay for the minting of each of these items, it's not efficient. And lalo na kung maraming items yung kailangan nyo. For example, you need 5 gold, not just one. And in ERC 721, isa-isa lang yung minting, di ba? So, that's why we have ERC 1155, so that you can have batch minting. You can specify tokens in batches. This one, I'm going to show you the contract na lang. So ERC 1155. This is for group NFTs. So you see, kung nakita nyo kanina, I have this many donkeys. Okay. Yeah. If you see it here, I have this many donkeys. It's because I tested the ERC 1155 batch minting. We can also do it here. I'll copy the contract again. You can test it. ERC 1155. These are batch tokens. So how it works is that ERC 1155 can contain both ERC20 and ERC721 kind of tokens. I mean, no, it cannot contain both those tokens, but it can contain both fungible and non-fungible tokens, which makes it a semi-fungible standard. Okay. To illustrate, this is how it works. ERC20, interchangeable silang lahat. It's all the same. Lahat sila circle. Pwede mong pagpalit-palitin and it will still have the same value. ERC 721, everything's unique. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng pagpalit-palitin. ERC 1155, everything is grouped into one NFT. So, can have ERC20, can have ERC721. You can mint everything in batches so that it's gas efficient. It's specially made for games. Fun fact, ERC20 was made in 2015. ERC721 came in 2017. And then, after that, 2018, a blockchain gaming company invented ERC 1155. This is a special token standard for games. So, yeah. How it works is that sa variable declaration nyo, you declare multiple tokens already. So, I have a purple donkey, a yellow donkey, green donkey, blue plane. I declare all of them in the contract. So, iba-ibang NFTs to. And this is their identifier. So, if I say 1, then that pertains to the purple, yellow to, ayan. And yung IDs nila. You give them IDs, each NFT. And then, ito, you can mint them in batches. Nilagay ko sa constructor yung minting, pero you can create a special function for minting depending on demand. Like, for example, if you want somebody to just call mint for yellow, then yellow and blue, then you can create a function for that. So anyway, that's how I got multiple NFTs in one batch. Yeah. So if I deploy this, yeah, I try to deploy. We're still on Arbitrum, by the way. See, deploying contracts is expensive. And these are very simple contracts pa lang. That's why, siguro on more advanced lessons, we're going to teach people how to optimize storage and gas as well. Yan. So, we have the color donkey contract, which is ERC 1155. Anyone can mint. Say, I want to... wait, sorry. No, it's not anyone can mint. It's just I deployed the contract. So, the constructor means 1 yellow, 1 blue, and 1 plain to me. Makikita siya dito, pero I don't think the image will will reflect agad. Will take about 6 hours. Kasi they're using the basic implementation of 721. And we use 721 URI storage, right? Uy, pero mabilis. See? There you go. I was minted 3 tokens in one transaction. That's how ERC 1155 works. Yan. I hope nakakasunod pa kayo. But if not, just ask your questions. This is my token contract. Token contract. Color. Yeah. As I said, for the sake of simplicity lang, kaya ako nilagay sa constructor yung minting function. But you can create functions sa properly sa body ng contract. Okay? Yeah. So you can do batch minting, ERC 1155. It's actually easy once you already uploaded your files and metadata on Piñata, diba? Yeah, the difficult part is curating your NFTs, writing the metadata.json. Yeah, that's some people, yung mga programmers, they use a script for writing the metadata, sometimes to randomize yung attributes ng NFTs. Yan, ginagamit siya sa games. Ano pa ba? Yeah. And meron ding scripts for uploading different NFTs para kung mag-mint ka, you don't know what is going to be minted next. Everything is randomized. So, like for example, may special NFT dun sa batch, di ba? So, you don't know what's going to mint next. But that is more not on the smart contract side, but on the back end side na yeah, you need to know JavaScript for it. Hi Kram from Bohol. Yeah. Oh, si Prof to. Hi Prof. The actual Prof ng crypto is here. I had transaction to create the contract, though it doesn't work on Remix. Wait. If you have created the contract, then it's a valid transaction and you definitely have the contract. Check mo sa RB scan mo. Yeah. So, what it looks like is punta ka doon sa overview ng transaction. So, makikita mo naman, nandito yung address mo, tapos sa baba. Yung contract is here. But the transaction hash is different from the contract address. Yeah. Click ka dun sa contract address. And then you copy that. Yeah. That's your contract address. Tapos, yun yung ipapaste mo sa Remix. Yeah. If done minting NFT, pwede naman. You can sell it. It's already on OpenSea. You can pero this is on testnet. So if you're going to sell it on testnet, they're going to pay testnet tokens for it. If you want to actually sell it, yung pagkakakitaan mo, deploy it on mainnet. Find you can deploy it on Ethereum, Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, whichever you want. But not on testnet. Pero testing mo muna kung gumagana sa testnet. And kapag gumagana na sa testnet, then yeah, you can deploy it on mainnet na. But deploying on mainnet will cost you real money. You have to pay real tokens for it na. So yeah, that's the downside. Pero if you think you really want to sell this NFT, then go. By the way, this process is automated in OpenSea naman. If you want a really fast process, then go OpenSea. I'm just teaching you the super basics. Pero if you want, this is for programmers. If they want to customize the features of their NFTs, then go here sa Open Zeppelin. Tapos magkalikot lang kayo. Like, for example, ERC 721, if you want them to have a voting mechanism, then it's here. Yan. ERC 1155 is also here. For DAOs, yeah, diba? If you want your token to be a governance token, here. Yan. Any more questions? Yeah. I hope somebody they try at home minting their ERC 1155 as well. Kasi if you're going to go the blockchain development for games route, then these are the NFT standards that you have to learn. Meron pang bago yung I think it's called ERC 6115. It's soul-bound tokens. 6551 pala. Oh, no, not soul-bound tokens. Token-bound accounts. So, para siyang backpack ng NFTs and tokens. And kapag yung NFT mo can contain other NFTs and tokens. So, parang Inception type. And then, kapag transfer mo yung NFT mo, everything, all the assets that is inside it goes with it. So, for example, may game character ka, which is ERC 6551, and that game character owns a certain amount of score, certain amount of items, both ERC 20s and ERC 721s. It can be contained inside. And kapag binenta mo yung character na yun, everything that the character owns goes with it. So, yun. That's all about NFTs, I guess. Kung may tanong kayo, I'm open to questions. But if not, yeah, this has been, I understand, this has been a really long stream. Kasi, yeah. So, I guess that's it. Kung may tanong pa, just let me know. PM nyo lang yung 863 page or ako. If you're having any problems deploying your contract or getting tested tokens, yeah. So to summarize, we have ERC. To summarize, we have ERC 20, which is fungible tokens being used by many crypto assets that are in DeFi. So they're like money, it's interchangeable. They can be governance tokens as well. And then we have ERC 721, which is the basic standard for non-fungible tokens. Yeah, it's the so everything is unique because it has an identifier and a metadata is attached to it, which I hope you can remember to upload in Piñata. And ERC 1155 supports batch minting. Then we also have ERC 6551, which is very new, but I think over the next few years it will take over many blockchain games because it's such an efficient ERC standard. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you have deployed your NFTs. If not, rewatch and or ask us. Yeah. Kung may tanong pa, just let me know. May tanong ba kayo? I'll leave this for maybe 2 more minutes. Yeah. You can see your NFTs in OpenSea. Kahit testnet siya. Just check the link sa Rise Up pad natin. Because OpenSea is just a website that fetches the URL nung NFT nyo. And that's how it gets to display the image. And it has a special front end that interacts with smart contracts as well. That's why you can sell your NFTs in OpenSea. Yan. See, batch minting ERC 721. That's what we have. If wala nang tanong, then last minute. Done watching from Earth 616. Ay, nako. I don't know. Solana ba, do they have token standards as well? I don't know. But yeah, this is what's going on in Ethereum, why there's an ERC standards, how the process goes before anything becomes an ERC, what are the criteria if you're planning to submit an EIP, and why it's so easy for everyone to develop in Ethereum is that because everything is standardized, and there are many tools like OpenZeppelin where you can just create your smart contract by clicking these toggles. The experiment. Remix is also very easy. You can interact with your contract directly through your IDE, which is nice. You can interact with anyone's contract, actually, by inserting this address. Ayun. Yeah. That's it. Thank you for those who stayed and those people na nagtiyaga to follow. But if you're don't get frustrated kasi ako rin nahirapan din ako nung una with NFT, so might take you a few tries before you get the hang of it. If you're still confused, just message us or just rewatch this. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Prof. Top, Ellie, yeah, Brent, Mark, Jin, Cram. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Bye-bye. Yes, next time we're going to discuss Solidity na the parts of the smart contract, how it actually works, and how you can actually customize your smart contracts, how to program with it. So, yeah. See you next time. Hope you review if you haven't deployed your smart contract or if you're having trouble with testnet tokens. Yeah, just message ha. Bentahan mo na next. Yeah. Yeah, bye-bye.